So what's the Fiido L3 foldable electric bike? Woo! That's coming right up. Hey everyone, my name is Rick Cordero. Welcome to RunPlayBack, where we help you with EV tech tips to lead a more efficient and affordable lifestyle. Let's be creative and save money at the same time. Today we're checking out the ultra-compact 14-inch Fiido L3 foldable electric bike. At just under $1,000, the Fiido L3 is within the average price of premium foldable e-bikes. So what features and details make the L3 stand out from the rest? Stick around to find out. In full disclosure, the Fiido L3 e-bike in this video was sent to us by Fiido. We didn't purchase it with our own money. We haven't received any cash or other forms of compensation in exchange for this video. And no one has had any pre-approval or conditions on the contents of this video before it was released. So let's get to it. New unboxing. Fiido L3 foldable electric bike. This is the charger, Allen key set. I'm hoping that the assembly will be pretty easy, considering it's a foldable bike. Here's the seat. So you do have these two springs over here. I guess that acts as suspension. Here it is. This goes up. Okay, I'm familiar with that. This folds out.
Transformer.
That goes there. That locks in place. There you go. And then this adjusts. There you go. And then these pedals fold. You squeeze this, and the pedal folds. You can also adjust the handlebars here. There you go. This was really easy to assemble. I really like how this is stored. There you go. And then you just lock it, and it's on there. The saddle has a nice little flip option with this little lever over here. I like this thing. So before we get into our first ride, let's go over the specs. The Fiido L3 is a 350-watt e-bike with a top speed of 16 miles per hour. The bike is powered by a 48-volt, 23.2 amp-hour removable battery that's integrated behind the seat post. The L3 is foldable, which makes it easy to transport and store indoors. As far as components go, the L3 has dual-disc brakes, a single-speed gear, an integrated front headlight, a rear rack, adjustable seat with suspension, fenders on both wheels, a digital horn, a half-twist throttle, and 2 folding points. This foldable design features a collapsible stem and frame. This design also features a carrying handle, making it extremely portable and ideal for urban commuting. So to turn on the bike, you put the key in, turn once, and then you turn it a second time, and then you hold this down. You have your headlight switch here, you have your horn, and then obviously your twist throttle. I guess there's 3 riding modes. 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of folding bikes in this class. With Fiido, I think you could tell that the parts are a little bit more premium. You also have this like area over here, which acts as almost like a rear rack. And again, the ability to fold this down really quick is pretty cool. Take the key out. This is really compact. I think this would be really convenient for people who live in apartments or walk-ups and want a way to commute through their city. Let's take it out for a ride and see how it feels. As far as looks go, the frame is dark glossy gray with a few light green accents. The 14-inch street tires are paired with mag-style rims, giving it a modern look. However, the bike is very small, so depending on your height and weight, the L3 could look a bit odd proportionately. But for kids or teens, this is a perfect entry-level bike that would be very easy to learn with. The display is a series of indicator lights that provide battery life info and pedal assist settings. The rear rack is a nice touch and provides plenty of space for a crate or cooler to transport items. The integrated front headlight and rear taillight are very bright and perfect for night riding. So now let's take the Fiido L3 out on the streets. Before we ride, let me show you guys a quick speed hack that I found online. So if you turn the bike on, when you hit the throttle, the motor will only take it up to 15 miles per hour. And that's the stock settings. Now to do the speed hack, turn it off, turn it back on, hold both buttons, until it starts blinking. Then you hit the top button, then the bottom button, and you'll see this speedometer icon pop up above the miles per hour. Now, when we turn the throttle, much faster rotation, and we're maxing out at 22 miles per hour. So that gives you about 7 miles per hour more top speed. 22 miles per hour might be a little bit better to keep up with the flow of traffic, but use it at your own risk. First, we're gonna put the battery in. To do that, you press this lever over here, open the seat up. You gotta make sure it fits into this base plate. You have this section right here that you just slide in like that. Then we'll open up the frame, push this in, and this locks it in place. Put the handlebars up, and lock that in right here. And we open up the pedals. And then we're gonna adjust the height. So I think the seat is good. Handlebars need to go up. Hold down the power button for a few seconds. It turns on. All right, here we go. So level 1. Let's try that out. Ooh, it has a little bit of a torque to it. Feels really, really smooth. Surprisingly has some really nice pickup. Throttle feels good. It kind of has a little bit of a delay when you hit the throttle, but it's not too bad. I could stand on it pretty well. Yeah, this thing zips. All right, that's level 3. It's a pleasant ride, you know, it's pretty much as fast as something like this should go since it's so small. This feels similar to our Mac Wheel foldable bike. It feels like it has like maybe a better throttle response. Let me see if I could see the top speed here. So it's telling me I'm going 9 miles per hour, 11, 12, 14, 15 miles per hour, and that's where it stops me. So not too fast. Pedal assist kind of kicks in a little bit after you start pedaling. So I think I think the sensor is probably a speed sensor. But yeah, it's a pretty cool bike. I mean, you know, this is another one of those sort of like this is one of those last mile small electric vehicles, something that you can easily throw in the trunk or transport on a train because it folds down pretty small. This one not only collapses from the top with the handlebars and the stem, but it also folds in on itself. It's a much smaller surface area if you need to store it. And if you have kids, I think this would be a good beginner's bike. It's not too powerful. It's not too big, it's adjustable. Now let's take the Fiido L3 out on the streets. So performance-wise, we do have 3 levels of pedal assist. I do have it on level 3. It's kicking in, but definitely need to add a little bit of throttle to get up this incline. So the top speed that we calculated was about 15 miles per hour, which is about right for the size of this motor and battery. Yeah, the cadence sensor is good. You know, I definitely feel like there could be probably more levels of pedal assist. I think maybe like 5, but I only see 3. It doesn't really have true rear suspension, but it does have springs under the seat, and it's kind of absorbing some of these bumps in the road, but you know, I definitely can feel it, especially with these small tires. So probably not the best thing for off-road. I think the brakes are fine. You don't really need a whole lot of stopping power for something of this size. You know, my stance feels good on this. I feel comfortable. I don't feel like I'm hunched over too much. So yeah, I think the ability to adjust a bike like this is actually really good, you know, because you can adjust the seat and you can adjust the handlebars, so you can actually find the right fit for you. I am on the shorter side, and so I have the seat like at its lowest setting, but you can definitely raise it up higher. As far as the motor goes, I can definitely hear it. It's not super quiet as some hub motors are. Overall, I think this is a good bike for beginners, mainly, or if you're just kind of going through really the city where there's a lot of intersections, things like that. You're not needing to go that fast. This is a good bike for that. And I think just the portability is really cool. You have a lot of bikes where the stem folds down, but with this bike, the stem folds down and the body folds across. So really, really easy to transport in a car or to carry on public transportation. I know a lot of people like to mod their Fiido bikes. I believe the QS1 are the Fiidos that they like to mod. I don't know if this can be modded. It probably can. You'd have to check the dropouts in the back, but yeah, I think you could definitely mod this if you wanted to, but I don't see why. I think, you know, just in terms of like range, in terms of size, in terms of power, I don't know if I'd want to go much faster than I'm already going on this bike.
The Fiido L3 feels like a popular model for urban commuters who want something they can easily take on the train or throw in their car and use as a last mile vehicle. It also has a marketed range of 125 miles with pedal assist and 80 miles with throttle, which is significant for a bike this size. Our only nitpick is that the 14-inch tires are very small and handling will take some getting used to. 16-inch wheels for a bike in this class would probably make the handling feel more stable. The Fiido L3 is a high-quality foldable e-bike with long range. It's for the budget-conscious, entry-level rider, and even the e-bike enthusiast who wants to add something affordable to their collection. If you want something compact that you could toss in the trunk and share with your family, the Fiido L3 is for you.
If you want to dive into more EV tech tips, click the links on the side and remember to like and subscribe so we can help you find tech deals that fit your lifestyle. We'll see you guys in the next video.